And it's showtime. We're live. Welcome back to another live show here at School of Ecom. Good to see everybody. Let people come in here. Now, this one's going to be an exciting one because we're going to be reviewing the cold outreach scripts that y'all have been flooding my DMs with over the past several weeks. All right, so I've hand selected some of the ones that I really want to take a look at today, and we're just going to go through it live. And I'm going to give my critique. In some cases, I may be pretty pleased with what I see. I may be a little bit harsh with what I see, but simply put, this is going to be raw feedback for the community. Hey, Max, good to see you. Hey. Glad you're watching it on YouTube. For anyone watching on YouTube, we also have a free Facebook group down in the description where we do more live streams like this that aren't on YouTube. Pretty cool stuff. Anyways, let's go ahead and get right into this today. We're going to be looking at, again, y'all's outreach that y'all have been sending me directly in the IG and the Facebook DMs. Now, if you want to be on maybe the next episode of this, go ahead and just message me right now on IG or Facebook, and we can get you on that. All right, so here we have some cold outreach. So let's go ahead, and this one's called Copy of No Ads. I'm not even sure who this is from, but it's a cold email sequence. Now, the thing about cold email is that I've actually used cold email quite a bit to quite a bit of success, actually. Most of my meetings that I've booked have come through a very automated method, and cold me is a part of that strategy. So I feel like looking through this, hopefully I'll see some things I like. Maybe we'll see. Let me go ahead and close out of Slack here. There we go. All righty, let's dig right into it. Let's make it to where y'all can see it here. There we go. So let me know if y'all are having any issues seeing this today. I'm going to zoom in as much as possible. But anyway, subject line, new in brackets, first name, we need to talk. So first thing about these subject lines is honestly the subject line and then the first line of your email is incredibly valuable. Like this is one of the most important parts. If you're not able to nail this, no one is going to open your emails. And you may think, why is the first sentence important to someone opening up an email? Well, go to your email right now. Go ahead and open up your Gmail app, your Outlook, whatever you use. And read through your emails. You have a little bit of preview text there to see what's actually in the body of it. So your goal when it comes to cold outreach via email is to make sure that the subject line and in the first 20 or so words make people open that email up. If you don't do that, you have failed your job. All right, so let's pop back over into this. Hey, first name, icebreaker. So this is a personalized first line. This right here is something that I see a lot of agency owners do. Honestly, not a big fan of it because it takes a lot of your time. I'm sure the guy that wrote this spends hours and hours and hours every single day banging out hundreds. I'm talking hundreds of cold emails, okay? And he's having to write these personalized first lines for each and every single one of them. I have never done that, and I will never do that. It does not work. I mean, of course, it can occasionally work, but it doesn't work at scale, right? We want systems that are scalable, systems that we can reliably book in meetings with brands that we're targeting, right? And when you have a personalized first line like this, where it says icebreaker, that is honestly, it goes against you in so many different ways because it instantly screams to the person, this is a sales email. I know this because I get emails like this all of the time. And honestly, sometimes they dig back through my social history. They talk about these trips I went on with my family. It's pretty impressive they went that far back, but it does not get them any closer to the sale. And in fact, in some cases, it's a little creepy, like I don't know this guy or this person that's messaging me so much intimate information. Let me know right now in the comments if you're watching, if you agree with this or not, and we can talk a bit about it. But I've definitely, it doesn't work. So while I was on your Facebook page, I noticed you had a product that won't running any Facebook ads for. So the thing is, this guy right here is setting up an email campaign for people specifically not running ads. He's probably running some paid ad service for his clients. Again, he's getting too specific here about the individual. He's creating so much work for himself. Imagine if we could send the same email to literally anybody, maybe two different versions of it based on the size of the company, but we didn't have to change anything for the individual. And we had a very streamlined campaign that we were able to book dozens of meetings with on autopilot. That's essentially the automated sales funnel from Jaime's mentorship. And I'm going to be giving y'all some juicy bits, just juicy little tidbits that y'all from that system that you can then apply to your emails to date. So make sure you stick around till the end. We're about to dig into this guy's email. Hopefully he doesn't get too offended, because honestly, this is honestly a piece of shit. You're making so much more work for yourself. It was very surprising since the e-commerce market. So he's not targeting one specific huge play. He's being very vague. Again, I would love to explain how Facebook advertising, damn it, people, stop tying yourself to Facebook ads. Stop tying yourself to a service. Like, yes, my agency, I work with outdoor brands. We run ads on Facebook, on TikTok, on IG, on YouTube, on all these different platforms for our clients. But I'm not a Facebook ads agency. And if you want to be one, you better get in line, because there's about 5,000 other people in front of you. Okay. Here's a question from Anwar. Do we need to have you just missed the whole rant I went on. Personalized first lines suck. Yeah, in fact, if you have them, you're clearing the way for people like me with a very good system to come in. And again, if you caught the live we did yesterday, Jaime and I talked about the value of niching down and how to beat saturation in the space. If you are having personalized first lines, if you are targeting broad e-commerce, if you're a Facebook ads agency, SMMA is extremely saturated. It's dead. You might as well just quit, go home, throw in the towel. If, though, you have a niche and you have a very clear process to results, a very clearly automated system, and you're personalizing yourself to that niche, building authority, all of a sudden you're in a blue ocean, right? I've only come across one other agency out there that does outdoor recreation. I don't think you understand that. Okay. How powerful that is. Okay. There are thousands of other agencies out there, but no one is niching down like I am. And even if there is, I don't care, because again, I have other angles to go at. Anyway, sorry about getting real there, grabbing the camera. Let's continue on with. I love how I have this mic. What do y'all think about this? I feel like I'm on a stage sometimes when I'm holding this in meetings. Usually when I'm in a meeting, I have it like right here, but I like it. Anyways, so most of our current clients, basically, honestly, I don't even want to read too much more of his copy, because if I was a brand, I would have stopped right there. Because again, Facebook as a platform, even though we're talking on this platform right now and we're also talking on YouTube, in the public's eye, it's going down quite quickly. What do you think about CRO Conversion Center landing pages for DCC brands? Is it good to get in as a beginner? So are you asking if it's a good service to offer? Absolutely. Yeah, it can be. There's a lot of revenue driving services. That's the thing. When you're first starting, especially, you need to have a revenue driven service. So if you have a conversion centric landing page, yes, that's an excellent service. And if you can provide a great one, absolutely. So taking a look at this email again, I just realized I wasn't sharing my screen. Book your call here. Let's schedule to see if we're a right fit. So this is something else I want to talk about, something I see all the damn time. Pranesh, I'm sorry. I didn't copy out your name, but luckily we don't have your last name, so no one knows who you are. But the thing is, like, you're talking about marriage before you've even had that first date. Imagine you go on a first date with a guy, with a girl, or whatever, and you sit down, y'all are having coffee. Or let's take a step back. You haven't even gone on this date yet. You've just matched with this person on Tinder. And then you're all of a sudden asking them where they want to be married at, like how many kids they want, what kind of house they want to have their kids grow up in. Like, that's just slow down. All right. The way we get brands on calls isn't by actually offering our services, right? We offer our expertise, right? We offer our value for free. We have a value offer. And actually, based on the size of the company, I really like doing different sorts of value offers that have different commitments. For example, you could have a demo call for those smaller brands, or for those bigger ones, you could offer a video audit and provide a ton of value in those video audits. Of course, you still need to do this in a way that's extremely scalable, right? And so you're not banging out hundreds of these videos every single day, but that's a great strategy. So my offer is, no matter from where you are, driving traffic will convert your traffic. Yeah, that sounds great. But your offer, though, again, what's your what you're offering isn't necessarily landing pages. Yes, that's your service you're providing, but your offer is a bit different. You need an irresistible offer. And usually that comes down to anchoring people in a future state, a future solution, right? Where they want to go versus where they're currently at. Let's go ahead and take a look at a different email. This one is one of my favorites that we got here. Let me see if y'all can see this. It's kind of small, but it says, "Here's," he said, "Sup, I got Facebook ads. Do you need?" Yes, yes, I need. It's good stuff right there. I would buy it, to be honest. Let me try to get the next one a bit bigger for y'all. There we go. So this one was sent in to me via IG. Hey, the company name. So let's say, hey, Tesla, would you be interested in a consultation call for advertising your dealerships on Facebook and other social platforms? We will go through your current marketing status and how you can also you can improve, and also share some value and tell you what we can do. Tell you what we can do more of it. So if you're sending out this cold DM on IG, overall it's a little bit better than the last one in terms of what you're actually offering. Right, you have a little bit more of a juicy value based offer, but there's still some things wrong here. Number one, your spelling, your grammar. You know, when you're reaching out to brands, guys, we want to be very professional. So clean that up. But would you be interested in our consultation call? So you're offering value up front for advertising your dealerships on Facebook and other social platforms. Again, I necessarily wouldn't tie it to platforms at all, but would you be interested in learning how, you know, your competitor maybe is killing it online, blah, 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 and how we can help you do that too? Or not help you do that, but we can share with you the strategies we've used to do that as well. So overall, this one's not bad. Not bad. Whoever sent this to me, good job. Do you think that screenshots of client results in the first email is a good strategy? If you have legitimate case studies you can leverage, why not, Max? Why not? But again, it's the context of what we're doing with those screenshots that matter. Are you saying, hey, here's some client results. We can do the same thing for you too. Or hey, I just want to share with you for free exactly how this brand achieved X result. And then again, if you've niched down, if you started to build authority in that space, then it becomes extremely powerful. Apart from cold email, what do you think is the best way to get e-commerce clients? Well, there's a lot of things, a lot of different funnels that we use, right? We use cold email, we use content, we use organic channels. But when they're all combined together in a way that, again, is scalable and Ratish, and not running you into the ground in terms of how much time you're spending on it every single day, that is when things become powerful. When you combine everything and you have a niche and you have built authority, or you're building it currently, right? Everyone has to start from somewhere. So even if you're watching this right now, guys, and you don't have a client, or maybe you've never had a client, maybe you've never ran an agency before, you can still get a client. Because a year ago, it's actually been a year since I quit my 9 to 5 and started my agency. When I first started, I never had a client before. I knew very little about the space. It all comes down to how you position yourself. What do you think of this offer? I help health and wellness businesses add an additional 50 to 100K to their bottom line in 90 days through face and more. Man, you didn't listen to anything I said in the beginning. Other than the very last part, I don't think it's bad. And I don't mean to be harsh on you, but stop tying yourself to Facebook ads. If you want to be a Facebook ads agency, get in line. I like how you've niched down into health and wellness, but again, stop tying yourself to Facebook ads. It's a platform, and platforms come and go, right? Facebook will be gone one day. Maybe it'll be called Meta entirely, or maybe it'll be something else, right? It's evolving, and the public perception of these platforms shift over time. And why would you want to tie yourself to any vehicle that you're not in control of? So what we can be in control of is just growth in general, right? E-commerce growth results. Thank you, Ratish. Appreciate you. All right. We have some more here to dig through. Somebody sent me quite a few screenshots. We're not going to dig into all of these. In fact, what we'll probably do is just load it up like this, then zoom in. Okay, I was doing a little research on you and company name. I love calling out something specific on their profile. Again, this concept of personalizing it to the person is not a good idea. I went ahead and created a little analysis plus personalized video on the following. Call out broken window. Problem number one. Goodness, if you're picking out all these broken windows on all of these individual brands, like how many of these can you send a day? I recommend just starting out when you're starting your cold systems, doing at least 100 a week, right? And that's just starting out. That's before you ramp up. That's when your email's brand new. So that's 20 a day. And if I was having to call out individual broken windows, so to speak, problems that I perceive on a particular brand and do that 20 times a day, that's going to take me at least 4 hours, right? Maybe less if I'm booking it, but still I'm going to be mentally exhausted at the end of this. Insert personalized video. And then you're doing the video. Yeah. So you're probably spending a good amount of time just to bang out 20 of these every single day. And again, you may get someone on a call, but let's see what you're offering here. Personalized video. I mean, again, the video aspect is a good idea. It's just the context in which you're doing it. You're making so much work for yourself, so much. Here's a quick background data on myself and the company to pick a time. So again, right here, you're talking about Ratish. I don't know if this is your email or not because you said we do 40 a day and not building an inbound system. But anyways, hopefully it's not your email. There's some issues here. But again, you're talking about marriage to see if we can help each other. You need to be very specific, and maybe you do this in the video, so I don't want to go on you too hard. But you have to be very specific what you're offering. Again, have a value-based offer. Okay, let's check out one more of these. See if they get any better. Because he's got quite a few personalized. He included his video script here. It's actually excellent. We can just pull this up and read the script. What do I mean 100 a week before you ramp up? Do you mean before you hire VAs? That's a good question. Hiring VAs, something I've done before, something I will continue to do in the future. But no, I don't mean 100 a week before you hire VAs. I mean, just when you're starting out, 100 a week is a good sort of hygiene minimum standard, right? It's not a lot of time. You can bang out 20 a day in about an hour or less. Right, if you have a system and you have a clear way to automate a lot of this. Now, once you have your systems down pat, guys, I'll drop this one here. This is going to be a big value nugget. This honestly deserves a whole nother live on its own, but I'll drop it right here real quick. When it comes to hiring VAs, I've worked with over 20 VAs, 24 of them. And it took me a while before I found a good one. And her boyfriend are awesome to work with. And I really do enjoy working with both of them. But the way that I found them was going through a lot of bad ones in the process. So again, what you need to do once you have your systems down pat to a T, where you could be blindfolded, all right, and know exactly how to do your prospecting, your outreach. That's when you create an automated video. You just record a Loom going over the process. You hire like 10 or 20 of them at the same time, and then let the automated video do the training, and then just pick out the best one and rinse and repeat. But anyways, back to the script here. Hopefully that answered your question. Back to the script here. Personalized video scripts. Use Loom, Vidyard. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, cool. Hey, first name, blah, blah, blah. I noticed that you didn't have, again, if you're looking at very specific things, this is an unsolicited video that they're probably never going to watch. So you need a way to send out videos that are personalized, but can be sent out to a bunch of people, right? And again, automate the system. Let's see, what do we have over here? Follow up. Do you want to book a 15-minute chat is what this gentleman is asking on his follow-up messages. Again, reiterate the value that you're offering, right? Nobody wants to just hop on a 15-minute chat because why would they, right? The 15 minutes, that's valuable time. You look at someone's calendar, they're busy people. So let's see. Wanted to touch base. If you had a chance to review my email. Anyways, we're going to drop this email right here. It comes down to the very basic fundamentals like I've gone through time and time again just in the past 20 minutes here. You have to have a value-based offer and one that can work at scale, because expecting to send out 20 emails a week or a day or whatever and spend your whole day doing that and then get results, you're going to be very hard pressed to grow your agency that way. But anyways, if y'all have any more questions, we can answer those with the little bit of time we have left. Uh, quite a busy day, and I'm super stoked to do these. These are awesome. And I like all the comments we're getting right now. Keep it up. Go ahead, and if you liked it so far, if you thought this is value, just drop a like, drop a heart on Facebook, whatever it is. And if you're watching on YouTube, we have a free private Facebook group where you have to apply, put an effort in your application, and we do more live streams. We do like a weekly live stream with me and Jaime on there. Do you think sending cold loom is worth the time? It depends. Manish. Sorry, I'm horrible with names. For the longest time, I called Jaime. His name is Jaime, guys. I called him Jamie, right? His name is Jaime. But anyways, so apologies if I butcher your name. Do you think sending cold loom is worth the time? No, not if you're sending out, personalized looms to just people. But I do a lot of cold looms and cold email. There we go. Get those greens flying in. It's this is honestly just an incredible year so far. Uh, it's an incredible time. I keep seeing these questions people ask in my DMs, like, is SMMA too saturated? Is SMMA dead? It's like, no, it's not. I've closed multiple clients this year so far, and it's only getting better from here. Q1 is what we're currently kind of like leaving right now, right? It's typically harder to close clients during this time because sales drop after Christmas, but this year it's been popping. What do you think about we guarantee you 30 to 50 leads each, or else a full refund and $1,000 system? Dude, you may want to message me after this live. If you're offering that, I might take you up on it. If I can get $1,000. Send me a message, please. I tried personalized loom funnel and it was a pain in the ass. Yeah, it's because, again, same thing with the personalized email funnel. Um, it's unsustainable, right? You're sending out way too many of them, and it takes time. Like, looms take time, and if you're going through to people that don't even know who you are, good rule of thumb is I don't like to send out a person. Here's a good rule of thumb that's going to save a lot of your time. Okay, I don't like to send a personalized cold loom. I don't like to send a personalized cold loom. Period. But I don't like to send especially not to someone that's not shown interest, right? Like, unless they've indicated they want that, right? They want to receive something from me, then it typically is a waste of time. You'll get the occasional bite, but a lot of people, they may not even see your email, and they go to spam, right? You're wasting a lot of your time here. But anyways, it's been a good one. I appreciate all of the comments and the feedback. We do these every single Thursday, and every single Tuesday, Jaime and I go live on the Facebook community to have a little talk show and pick Jaime's brain about a bunch of things. So anyways, let us know what you want to see next, because we got quite a lot of content coming at y'all really, really quick. So let me know. We're not going to hold anything back. We'll lay out a ton of value. Hopefully you'll have a good rest of your day, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.